And finally, yes, we do have 3 because we couldn't make a decision between 2 of these. So we have 3 or 4 this time. We have computer science student Micah Costello from Team COnext, one of the teams that is representing Grand Junction at the Secretary of State's Go Code competition in Denver next month. This team is made up of 3 CMU faculty, 2 computer science students, and a CMU alumni. Micah?
Hi, I'm Mike Costello, and I'm going to be representing COnext, the next big thing in social media. So it's great that we got Facebook and we have LinkedIn, but realistically, this leaves a huge gap. So for Facebook, we can share pictures of our cats or kids or whatever. And then on LinkedIn, we try to connect professionally. Like, oh yeah, I know that guy. He totally is good at public speaking or software engineering or whatever. And this is a very valuable resource, but where do students come into this? Only 26% of students actually have a LinkedIn account. This means that there are 15,300,000 students who currently do not have any sort of LinkedIn account. How are they doing their professional networking? It's got to be through resumes that they send out to maybe some local businesses, perhaps some faculty can hook them up. But there is a huge number of students who don't have a whole lot of access to professional networking, which is what we're trying to fix. We're going to professionally connect students, faculty, and alumni at the personal level. So as you go through school, you can talk to your professor and say, hey, can you endorse me for this project I was working on? Can you explain what I'm so good at from class? I did this, that, or the other thing, or gave this presentation. And then professors can say, yeah, sure, I can endorse you for that. And I can tell people what's so great about what you're doing. And in this way, we can begin to build a professional network for students while they're still in school. And to them, it's still very personal. Now, there are 140,000 businesses in Colorado alone. If we can get a mere 10% of these businesses to invest about $50 a month to try to get better candidates, find the people who fit culturally, who fit with their skills, who are ultimately the best person for the job, then we will be grossing $600,000 a year. Now, if we can expand our business model beyond just Colorado, and we can also add in advertisements or other streams of revenue, we have a very profitable business proposition. So, this is going to be the future. When all of these other companies come into fruition 5 years from now, and they're looking for the best and the brightest, they will go to COnext, and they will say, hey, who do you got? Who's the best? Who's the brightest? We want you. We are going to be the future. Would you be willing to invest in the future? Invest in COnext.